Mexico City, where ancient pyramids meet neon nights. A sensory explosion of chaos, culture, and chiles en nogada. Welcome to one of the world's most electrifying capitals. Historical heartbeat, the city that rose from a lake. Mexico City began as Tenochtitlan, the Aztec metropolis built on Lake Texcoco in 1325. Spanish conquistadors marveled at its canals and floating gardens until they drained the lake and built atop its ruins. Today, the Templo Mayor ruins sit literally in the shadow of the colonial-era Catedral Metropolitana, a stone and soul clash of empires. Iconic sites, must-sees, and hidden wonders. Zócalo, the colossal main square, once the Aztec ceremonial center, now hosts protests, concerts, and Dia de Muertos altars. Palacio de Bellas Artes, a marble masterpiece where Diego Rivera's murals scream revolution beneath its stained glass dome. Casa Azul, Frida Kahlo's cobalt blue home in Coyoacán, filled with her art, pain, and pet monkeys. Xochimilco, cruise candy-colored trajineras, boats, through ancient canals, dodging mariachi bands and floating taco vendors. Secret Gem, Biblioteca Vasconcelos, a futuristic mega-library with floating bookshelves and eerie acoustics. Foodie paradise, eat like a local or a daredevil tacos. Al Pastor, spit-roasted pork tacos, born from Lebanese immigrants, served with pineapple and salsa. Pulque, the Aztecs' frothy fermented agave drink. Try flavors like mango or oatmeal at a pulqueria. Ant egg. Omelette. Brave escamoles, larva caviar. At El Cardenal, a classic spot near the Zócalo. Churros and chocolate. Dunk crispy churros into thick, spiced chocolate at El Moro, open since 1935. Quirky and unforgettable. Only in CDMX magic. Lucha Libre. Scream Rudo at masked wrestlers flipping through the air at Arena Mexico. Island of the Dolls. Creepy, doll-covered Chinampa, floating garden, in Xochimilco, rumored to be haunted. Mercado de Sonora, witchy market selling love potions, shrunken heads, and herbs for limpias, spiritual cleanses. Street art. Safari. Follow murals of luchadors and Aztec gods in Roma and Juarez neighborhoods. Mexico City has over 150 museums, more than any other city on Earth. Don't miss the Museo del Juguete, Toy Museum, or the Museo de la Tortura, Torture Museum. The city sinks 20 inches per century due to its watery foundation. The Angel of Independence statue has had stairs added twice to keep it grounded. Breathe deep through a mask, it's smoggy. Embrace the chaos, and let the city's contradictions dazzle you. As locals say, no hay mal que por bien no venga. Every cloud has a silver lining. Janitzio Island, Michoacán. Imagine standing on the shore of Lake Pátzcuaro at dawn, mist swirling over the water as wooden lanchas glide toward Janitzio, an island rising like a storybook village from the lake's shimmering surface. Colorful homes cling to steep hillsides, their facades painted in hues of coral, turquoise, and gold, while cobblestone pathways wind upward toward the island's crown. A towering statue of José María Morelos, revolutionary hero, his fist eternally raised toward the sky. As you ascend, the scent of smoky carnitas and freshly steamed corundas, triangular tamales wrapped in corn husks, drifts from family kitchens. Fishermen in weathered boats cast their iconic mariposa nets, their butterfly-like silhouettes dancing on the water, a centuries-old purépecha tradition. At the statue's base, murals whisper tales of resistance and resilience, while the panoramic vista reveals the lake's expanse, dotted with distant islands and framed by the pine-clad mountains of Michoacán. But it is at night, during La Noche de los Muertos, that Janitzio truly pulses with magic. Graves in the hilltop cemetery glow with 1,000 flickering candles, their light guiding spirits home. The air thrums with the murmur of prayers, the fragrance of cempasúchil marigolds, and the haunting notes of purépecha chants. Yet even beyond the festivities, the island hums with quiet authenticity, artisans weaving vibrant textiles, grandmothers patting tortillas, and the lake's rhythm lulling visitors into a timeless trance. Craft a narrative or scene that captures Janitzio's duality, a place where history breathes, traditions blaze bright, and the line between the living and the ancestral feels beautifully, hauntingly thin. New Yucatan cenotes. Descend into the belly of the earth, where sunlight fractures through cracks in the limestone ceiling, casting liquid gold across turquoise pools. This is a cenote, Yucatan's sacred portal to the underworld, where freshwater and saltwater whisper secrets to each other in the dark. Above, the jungle hums. Howler monkeys roar, parrots flash emerald wings, and roots coil like serpents through the cavern walls. Below, the water is so clear it mirrors the stalactites' jagged teeth, their reflections trembling as you slip beneath the surface. Ancient Maya believed these cenotes were mouths of Xibalba, the realm of spirits, where gods demanded offerings of jade, gold, and sometimes blood. Even now the air thrums with reverence. Swimmers float like shadows through submerged caverns, their movements stirring silt that swirls like smoke. In shafts of light, fossilized corals and the bones of long-extinct creatures glint, remnants of an ocean that retreated millennia ago. But the cenotes are not just relics. They breathe. Vines drip from the ceiling, drinking from the pools. Bats flit like black petals, their wings skimming the water at dusk. Locals still gather here to cool off, laughing as they leap from cliffs into the abyss, their joy echoing off stone walls carved by patient drops of water. Craft a story or scene that dances between myth and reality, where the boundary between the living world and the ancestral realm dissolves. Do the currents pull you toward hidden chambers of crystalline beauty, or toward the ghostly echoes of rituals past? Here, in the heart of the Yucatan, the cenotes hold both life and memory, suspended in liquid time. Cabo San Lucas, Baja California Sur, where desert meets the sea. A sun-soaked paradise of golden cliffs, turquoise waters, and wild nightlife, Cabo is Mexico's ultimate playground. Natural wonders and iconic landmarks. El Arco de Cabo San Lucas, the iconic limestone arch at Land's End, where the Pacific Ocean crashes into the Sea of Cortez. Snap a selfie with this UNESCO-recognized marvel. Lovers Beach and Divorce. Beach. Swim in calm waters on one side. Lovers. Then brave the Pacific's roaring waves on the other. Divorce. Whale watching extravaganza. From December to April, spot humpback whales breaching near your boat. Nature's greatest show. Adventure and activities. Deep-sea fishing. Cabo is the marlin capital of the world. Join a charter and reel in a trophy fish. Snorkel. Santa Maria Bay. Dive into crystal-clear waters teeming with tropical fish and sea turtles. ATV desert tours. Zoom through cacti-covered dunes and remote beaches for adrenaline meets scenery. Nightlife and luxe vibes. Medano Beach. Daytime swims by day, pulsating beach clubs, like Mango Deck, by sunset. Sip margaritas with your toes in the sand. Cabo Wabo Cantina. Sammy Hagar's legendary party spot. Live music, neon lights, and enough tequila to fuel a fiesta. Luxury yachts. Dock at Marina Cabo San Lucas, where mega yachts and chic seafood restaurants collide. Culinary delights. Tacos. Gus. Feast on Baja's famous fish tacos, crispy and piled with salsa fresca. Farm-to-table magic. Try Flora Farms, a jungle oasis serving organic wood-fired pizzas and craft cocktails. Damiana Liqueur. Sip this local herbal spirit, made from a love potion plant, in a classic Damianina cocktail. Hidden gems and local secrets. San Jose del Cabo. Escape the crowds to this artsy sister town, with colonial architecture and Thursday night art walks. Cerritos Beach. Surf beginner-friendly waves or horseback ride along the shore at this laid-back spot north of Cabo. The Glass Factory. Watch artisans blow molten glass into colorful sculptures using techniques passed down for generations. Pro tips for travelers. Best time to visit: November to April for perfect weather and whale sightings. Stay safe. Stick to tourist zones after dark and avoid swimming on Pacific side beaches, riptides. Wild fact: Cabo San Lucas was once a pirate hideout. Spanish galleons carrying gold dodged raiders here in the 16th century. Whether you're chugging cervezas on a party boat or meditating at sunrise over El Arco, Cabo's magic lies in its contrasts. Pack sunscreen, a sense of adventure, and leave room for spontaneity. It's always fiesta o'clock here. Mexico is a tapestry woven with vibrant colors and rich history, where ancient ruins stand alongside bustling markets. The air is filled with the enticing aromas of street food, from sizzling tacos to sweet churros, inviting you to savor every bite. Majestic mountains cradle lush jungles, while pristine beaches stretch along the sparkling coastline. Festivals burst with life, where music and dance celebrate a heritage that pulses through every heart. In Mexico, each moment is a discovery, a story waiting to unfold. Mexico, a land where ancient civilizations whisper through towering pyramids, where nature's artistry dazzles in hidden caves and vast canyons. Chichen Itza, the Mayan masterpiece. Chichen Itza isn't just a pyramid, it's a calendar in stone. Each of its 365 steps marks a day, and during the equinox, the shadow transforms into a serpent slithering to earth. This UNESCO World Heritage Site was a hub of Mayan science and ceremony. The nearby sacred cenote, a natural well, reveals offerings of jade and gold, echoing rituals to the rain god Chac. Palenque. Jungle-clad mystery Palenque feels like a secret. Hidden for centuries, its hieroglyphs unlocked Mayan history, including the tomb of King Pakal, buried beneath this very temple. Discovered in 1952, Pakal's sarcophagus, weighing 20 tons, sparked theories of cosmic voyages. But the true marvel is Palenque's harmony with the jungle, a symphony of architecture and nature. Copper Canyon, nature's majesty. This isn't just a canyon, it's 4 times larger than the Grand Canyon, home to the Tarahumara people, known for epic endurance runs across these vast landscapes. The Barrancas del Cobre offer adventures from zip-lining to stargazing. As sunset paints the cliffs, the canyon's raw power reminds us of Earth's timeless artistry. Cenotes, portals to the underworld. These sinkholes were sacred to the Maya, gateways to Xibalba, the underworld. Today, they're a diver's paradise, revealing fossils and hidden tunnels. Formed over millennia, the Yucatan's 6,000 cenotes are a fragile ecosystem, sheltering species found nowhere else. A reminder of nature's duality, serene yet mysterious. Mexico City, where past meets present. Beneath this cathedral lie the stones of the Templo Mayor, the Aztecs' sacred site. Mexico City is a living mosaic, blending eras in every street. Once Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital, today's metropolis thrums with art, cuisine, and Frida Kahlo's legacy. A city where history is not just remembered, it's lived. Oaxaca, a cultural tapestry. Oaxaca's soul is in its traditions. From mole sauces to midnight parades, here, life is a celebration of ancestry and creativity. In villages like Mitla, intricate Zapotec mosaics survive, while Monte Alban's ruins watch over valleys, a testament to Mexico's enduring indigenous spirit. The most amazing places in Mexico. Aerial shots of Mexico's diverse landscapes, lush jungles, sun-kissed beaches, ancient ruins, vibrant cities. Mexico, A land where ancient civilizations meet vibrant culture. Mexico. A land where ancient civilizations meet vibrant cultures, and nature's wonders take your breath away. Let's journey through its most amazing places. And nature's wonders take your breath away. Let's journey through its most amazing places. Our first stop, Chichen Itza, the iconic Mayan city. Stand in awe of El Castillo, where shadows form a serpent during equinoxes. Imagine the echoes of ritual ball games in the Grand Court, where victory was a matter of life and death. Tulum cliffside ruins overlooking turquoise Caribbean waters, visitors snorkeling below. Next, Tulum, where history meets paradise. These 13th century Mayan ruins perch above pristine beaches, dive into crystal-clear cenotes, nature's hidden pools, and swim in underground worlds. Teotihuacan. Ascend. Teotihuacan, the city of the gods. Built by a pre-Aztec civilization, its pyramids of the sun and moon dominate the highlands. Glide above in a hot air balloon for a view even the ancients never saw. Guanajuato City. Step into Guanajuato, a rainbow of colonial architecture. Wander its winding alleys and underground tunnels. Don't miss the Alley of the Kiss, where balconies whisper tales of forbidden love. Copper Canyon. Venture into Copper Canyon, 4 times larger than the Grand Canyon. Ride the El Chepe train through cliffs or trek paths of the Raramuri people, guardians of this majestic land. Sian Ka'an Biosphere. In Sian Ka'an, a UNESCO gem, nature reigns. Paddle through mangroves, spot manatees, and watch flamingos paint the lagoons pink. Oaxaca and Hierve el Agua, Oaxaca, a feast for the senses. Savor mole sauce, explore Zapotec ruins, and marvel at Hierve el Agua's frozen mineral springs, a geological wonder. Monarch Butterfly Biosphere Reserve. Each winter, millions of monarch butterflies blanket Michoacan's forests, a migration mystery that turns the sky orange. Walk softly. You're in nature's sacred sanctuary. 10 fun and surprising facts about Mexico that showcase its rich culture, history, and natural wonders. Include quirky traditions, unique foods, fascinating wildlife, and lesser-known historical tidbits. Aim for a mix of humor, awe, and education. 1. Birthplace of chocolate. The Aztecs brewed xocolotl, bitter water, from cacao beans, long before it became the sweet treat we love today. 2. Butterfly Superhighway. Every year, millions of monarch butterflies migrate to Mexico's forests, a journey of 2,500 miles, the insect world's marathon champs. 3. Underwater Christmas. In Oaxaca, locals celebrate Noche de Rábanos, Night of the Radishes, by carving elaborate radish sculptures. Yes, radishes. 4. Deadly sport. The ancient Mayan ball game Pac-to-Pac was so intense, some historians believe the losing team's captain was sacrificed. 5. Sinking City. Mexico City is built atop Lake Texcoco and sinks 20 inches per century due to its spongy foundation. 6. Mexico City is sinking, built atop the drained lake. Texcoco, the city sinks, acquired 20 inches per century. The iconic Angel of Independence statue has needed stairs added to keep it accessible. 7. Cenotes. Sacred sinkholes. The Yucatan Peninsula has over 6,000 cenotes, natural limestone pools formed by collapsed caves. The Maya believed they were portals to the underworld. 8. Caesar salad's Mexican origin. This global favorite was invented in Tijuana. Italian chef Cesar Cardini whipped it up in 1924 during a 4th of July rush when his kitchen ran low on supplies. 9. A monument with secrets. The Angel de la Independencia in Mexico City hides a time capsule from 1900 inside its base, filled with coins, newspapers, and portraits of heroes. 10. Crunchy snack attack. Forget chips. Try chapulines.
These fried grasshoppers, seasoned with chili and lime, are a beloved Oaxacan street food, crunchy, protein-packed, and eco-friendly.
Mexico has 68 official languages, including Nahuatl, Aztec, Mayan, and even a whistling language used in Oaxaca's mountains.